Hey, y'all, Conservative Brother Daily here, bringing you another daily rant or semi daily rant, depending on I'm available. Obviously, big news of the week, pretty historic. We got to talk about this Trump assassination attempt. Saturday, July 13th, 2024, is the new date that's going to live in infamy, love it or hate it, or love it or hate him. But yeah, this is just pretty wild stuff. Everything from kind of these left wing conspiracy theories, like, oh, it's staged. That was the fakest assassination I ever saw. Well, it's hard to really still defend that idea when there was a rally goer there, like another Trump supporter killed, who was like in the stands. So a lot of information's getting to come out. A big part of this, which is really interesting, is the fact that the Secret Service for years has been, from different pundits and people that have reported it, has gotten this big surplus. Regardless, they've become very lax. They've, you know, some people have been saying they've been kind of initiating these DEI standards and a lot of different things going on where the Secret Service is kind of like a shell of what it's been. So as little as like a few weeks ago, once again, I'm not saying this is an inside job or Democrats are behind it, but it's kind of weird when you have this bill. It's a bill. Let me pull it up. It was an HR bill that was brought to the floor just a few weeks ago. There were 9 U.S. congressmen sponsoring HR Bill 8081. It's a bill aimed at stripping Donald Trump of his Secret Service protection since he's a convicted felon. They're saying, oh, felons aren't worthy of having the Secret Service protection, even though he's like a former president. Benny Thompson, Troy Carter, Barbara Lee, Frederica Wilson, Yvette Clark, Bonnie Coleman, Jasmine Crockett, Joyce Beatty, and Steve Cohen were all behind this bill to basically strip Donald Trump of his Secret Service protection within weeks ago. Another interesting tidbit is the fact that the shooter who was crawling up the building with a rifle, he was at a building that there was no counter sniper units at, and there was even a guy, an eyewitness, pointing out, like, hey, there's a dude on the roof for like 2 to 3 minutes from the police. So there's going to be months, maybe even years down the line of, I feel like they should bring in everybody associated with the Secret Service. Everyone who was there that day needs to come in for a Congress hearing. Um, there needs to be an investigation on what exactly, whether it's just incompetence, laxed, where, oh, this hasn't happened in 30, 40 years, or there's probably some people in there that political bias. The lady in charge of the U.S. Secret Service, she's done a lot of kind of these shady things or just political antics that kind of like, mess with Trump's detail. So there's that. I mean, we also got to talk about just the years of just Trump hating and just Trump like stigmatizing and all types of just things they're doing to just sort of run his name through the mud. And years of demonizing Trump's Hitler is going to kill everybody. Guess what? Now you created these radicalized people that think that somehow Trump is going to like stomp through their living room and kill them. And the media has a hand in creating this as a result. There's no ifs, ands, about that. And what's really interesting is a lot of these publications, like, within like maybe the first 24-hour news cycle, they're saying, oh, Trump injured at rally, or loud sounds heard at rally. Trump rushed out of a rally. So they're doing all these things to kind of, oh, we don't really know what's going on. Reports are saying, like, no, you guys are trying to cover for what was going on. There was a shooting. It was a shooting, assassination attempt, and I'm sorry, but my Trump derangement syndrome, I'm not like, oh, you got people joking online or Twitter, oh man, make America aim again, or too bad they missed. I'm sorry, but as much as I might not like Biden or Clinton or Obama, I'm never going to wish death on a former president. I'm never going to cheer for the death of a president or the assassination attempt that almost was on Obama, Biden, Bush, even Bush. As much as I detest George Bush, Dick Cheney, everything they did with the Iraq War, establishment Republicans, to the T. American imperialism at its finest. I don't wish George Bush death to, and this just the liberals for years. They've done this through Kathy Griffin, doing a like fake head of a cut off head of Donald Trump. We got Snoop Dogg rapping in his songs, "Death to Donald Trump." You have them doing New York Central Park, Shakespeare in the Park, where they're recreating Julius Caesar as Donald Trump and then stabbing him repeatedly. You even had a guy from Charlie Kirk's camp and I think Laura Loomer. They went to that performance and saw them stabbing the Caesar character over and over again. And they had him made up like Donald Trump and stabbing him, blood all over the stage. And these Trump derangement syndrome liberals are just laughing and ha ha, oh my God, just kind of salivating in it. Like, how evil do you have to be? The party that calls themselves of tolerance, of love and all that. And you have this sort of very evil anti-Christian, just this disdain for this guy, for all this stuff they made up about him. Yeah, is he crass? Is he crude? Is he kind of annoying the way he talks? But I'm sorry, I didn't buy the Russiagate scandal. That ended up being BS. They talked about he did something they're trying to impeach him for with like Ukraine, quid pro Ukraine. Um, just for years and years, they've demonized, attacked this man. There's a lot of issues with Trump. He is an establishment, but he has done establishment things while in office. There's plenty of things I have a lot of issues and beefs with Donald Trump for that I've called out many times. But I'm not gonna buy into the propaganda of the Trump hate versus, okay, these are actually the things we need to hold Trump for war crimes, along with Obama, along with Clinton, along with Bush and Dick Cheney. All of them need to be, no, if no one is above the law, then we need to get all of them. You either immune all of them or you get them all. You don't just come after Trump because Bush and Cheney have done way worse than what Trump ever did, followed by Obama as well. So this unfortunately is just, and this is just like everybody egging on Civil War. Not only once again Snoop Dogg, Kate Griffin and their Trump hate, even that new A24 movie Civil War. I talked about this, I think, on the Uncomfy Truth Show, where basically Civil War, they're salivating about this president who, of course, they're trying to be vague with it, but they're trying to make it out to be Trump. Like finding him, entering the White House and shoot him. Not even interview him, not trying to arrest him. Or it's just, just shoot him. And they end up shooting him at the end. So all of this sort of pent up violence in the left, a lot of it is from the left. And we were supposed to be shocked when something like this happens, where you radicalize these Trump derangement syndrome folks into thinking like Trump is out to get them and kill them. Yeah, and you made him out to be Hitler. This is what happens. And you're going to keep seeing the left wing spinning like, well, no, that didn't really happen. Oh, well, that wasn't really, you know, I don't follow a news cycle day to day, but I'm pretty sure they're trying to spin something just to make it look like, well, this is a result of MAGA extremism. This is a result of gun control. See, this is what happens when you don't take away all the guns. Or this is what MAGA extremism is out of control because he was a registered Republican. Like, oh yeah, that explains it. Okay. Like a radical leftist can't just register Republican or set it up for that. Or former Trump supporter goes after Trump because he realizes the threat of the democracy of Trump. That's exactly how they're going to spin it. But at the end of the day, we all know this media, this corporate media, years of this brainwashing, this social conditioning that led to this. And once again, I got to give props to Trump. I don't like Trump once again co-opting the black fist. I'm gonna give him a little bit of shit for that. But at the end of the day, for him to kind of stand up strong like that, and they're trying to take him down, and they're trying to get him out of there. He's still trying to like, hey, I want to finish. He's trying to put a little Teddy Roosevelt. Like Teddy Roosevelt got shot during the speech, stood up there and finished the speech. I think that was pre Secret Service days. So Secret Service like, no, we gotta get you out of here because it gets still people can shoot again, kill more people. So I can understand that. And he did what he had to do. So that's all I got. There'll be more developments on this, and I'll be covering other more less news worthy subjects because I think they're good. They're good for deep dives instead of just covering the latest breaking news or the biggest breaking news. But yeah, that's all I got, y'all. Yeah, it's gonna be crazy out here. 2024. It's gonna be Civil War. Already is, and this is just another result of that. So, all right, talk to you guys later. Conservative Brother Daily out.